Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of the Knitting Yak. I'm trying to go live again. I had some lighting problem a second ago. Please, I hope you can join me here now. So let's see if the video camera with the camera is better, if I can have some feedback if you're there or if you're watching later. I think I was just thinking that has been a long time. It's been 3 months since I came up live. And along the way, I think I lost steam after the holiday, winter time. Now it says that my connection is unstable. Can you see me okay? Amy, if you're watching? Let me see. Let me go ahead. And if it's still unstable, if you cannot hear me, if you could just put a note in the chat and see how it goes. As I was saying, it's been 3 months. 3 months since I came on one of these chats, and has been a bit complicated. A lot of things happening, and is not easy. I was just looking back at the chat that I started 2 years ago, that we started 2 years ago when we were in lockdown. And it doesn't get any easier. I don't know. A lot of people do this wonderful podcast. They come on and it looks so natural and wonderful and organized. And for me, each time is very, very complicated. It's still difficult to put myself out there, but I thought, I have a few things I want to show you. Many of you have asked where I've been and how come I don't do the live chat anymore. And things have not been easier for many aspects, especially right now. And I sort of debated whether to come out live or not today, but I thought, why not? I had some beautiful things that I want to talk about it, and I thought, let's do it. Now, as you can see, I'm in a completely different setting. The beautiful showroom where we normally had our chat is gone, so you will have to excuse me if I will chat and do this chat, this video, these episodes of the Knitting Yak from my bedroom. So you have an insight in my private life as well. But I think it's kind of interesting how the chats started 2 years ago from my daughter's bedroom next door. And you didn't mind then, so I hope you don't mind. You don't mind now. It's just a different bedroom. It's just a bigger bed. I have a pile of knits there. Normally it's not there, of course. I have my artwork, I have my things. And so it's, life has been throwing quite a few, how do you say, curveball. And, but, as usual, I take them on, I move on, and I just want to continue and trying to have a positive attitude towards everything as well. But the reason why I wanted to come to do a live today, if you've seen it on our Instagram, which is a Saturday, is very unusual for me, but I thought maybe it could be a good time to try and see if people can join us more on a Saturday than on a Wednesday. I normally I do my chats on a Wednesday. I will try to come back regularly. I will see how this one pans out, how you see it, how you react, whether I see more people commenting or subscribing, and see how it goes. As I was saying, it's harder to come live just being myself, just one person. Normally you have 2 people chatting, and it flows better, it's easier. But here I am trying, and you will be the judge of that. So the first things I want to talk about, and the reason why I got this energy to come back and doing one of these live chat, is because Norah Gaughan published this stunning new book that just came out, and I had it in the mail just yesterday. So the book, the title of the book, I'm sure you can read it here, even if it's upside down, is Knit, Fold, Pleat, Repeat. You can find it in a lot of yarn stores. If you can, please do buy through a yarn store so you can support a yarn store. You can find it on Amazon as well. You can find it where books are sold. And is, when Norah does something, she does it. I mean, her source book have been a staple for knitters for for a long time. And think about all the cable knits, all the cables that people are using. And the beautiful things about Norah's book is that she invites people. She hopes that people come on and look at her work and replicate it. So use those stitches. And create and design their own things. So there are actually a lot of designs out there from many different designers inspired by her books. So this is really exciting. When Norah reached out, saying, she told us, I think in the chat, we have a chat with Norah like quite a few episodes ago, where she was telling us that she was coming out with a new book and she asked for yarn support. I said, anything that Norah wants, she gets. It's an honor to be included for us, and anything that she designs for me is absolutely gorgeous. And so I said, of course, you can have all the yarn supports that you can have. Look at this, even on the back, how the photography is really pretty. The styling is so simple in a way, but it's just what I would wear as well. So it just fits perfectly with my aesthetics. So the book is really about different simple stitches and simple knits, but that with like very small, simple stitchy, you can achieve endless combination and amazing three-dimensional feeling of it. The book has 36, I believe. Is that 36? Do I have it written here somewhere? Yeah, 36 project, not one, 36, which is amazing. So if you manage to even knit half of them or even a quarter of them, is going to be incredible. I like how the content is divided. You will see is divided in 6 chapters. First chapter being the concept, the philosophy behind it, or the concept of what she's, the concept of the book, how it came about and what she wants to do. And then you have the chapters. The second chapter is Square Up, which are garments, basically garments that have a square shape, whether a square, rectangular shape, but then they turn into something else. Chapter 3 is Manipulate. Flat surfaces are magically transformed with repetitive stitch work, which is really one of the sample that she designed is part of this chapter. Chapter 4 is Multiply. Multiply squares, rectangles, or folded shapes joined to create unique surfaces. Then you have chapter 5 is Hone. The addition of shaping refines to the fit. And then Hybrid. Is there more? The hybrid is fold, tucks, and rectangular insert, enhance traditional shapes. So you really have something for everybody. And I can also see the chat now that I think about it. Step back. Normally I have Amy next to me behind the screen, always helping, setting things up, pushing me to do it. As well, but today I didn't even say anything that I was going to come live, and so I'm trying to monitor everything myself. Let me know where you're coming from as well. It's always nice to see where you're coming from, and if you have any questions, please do put them in the chat. All of the things I'm going to talk about today, and I'm not going to stay on forever. I'm going to write them down in my description box, and if you do if you like the episode, or if you're interested in more episodes or more content, please leave us a feedback and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm really looking forward to buying Norah's new book. I just purchased a Twisted Stitches book, my first Norah book, but it won't be my last. The Twisted Stitches also was an amazing book. As I was saying, the cable and the Twisted Stitches, and this one. But let's dive in, because I know you wanted to see some of the pattern and some of the design. Norah has uploaded all of the pattern on Ravelry as well, all 32. But I want to go ahead and show you first the two ones that are designed with our yarn. So let's start with that. I'm trying to do that in, so the first one is Longitude. This, it looks amazing, but it's actually very, very simple. It's a lot of stockinette as well. And because this is really like a simple shape, they are in this big scarf, I would say a big scarf, there are 7 vertical tacks. There are the major designs. So there are 7 tacks, and then they are folded in. The tacks pulls, if you can see, pulls in, leaving the stockinette stitch to expand and flutter. So you see that how, in a way, how easy this is. There are also few, you can see this one better. There are also few garter stitches that sort of like, delineate, or they just make almost like a frame for the design. Okay, I'm going to show you that. You can see this picture here as well. I'm just making sure that there's no pattern. So let me see what else. Now this one is knit with the with our Tibetan Cloud. This is it only takes 4 skeins of our Tibetan Cloud, and if you want, we have uploaded kits on our website to make it easier. So you can just go click on the kit. You, of course, you'll need the book to for the pattern. And the Tibetan Cloud is this gorgeous Tibetan wool that has been de-haired, so it's nice and soft. I'm sure this you have heard me speaking about. Let me see if I can get the camera to cooperate today. And I have this beautiful here painting of a sheep, a Tibetan sheep, also on my wall. Now it's a nice and squishy and very, very soft wool. It's not itchy. It doesn't itch at all. So, it's very easy. You can wear it directly on your skin. And so this scarf takes 4 skeins. Now, the color that Norah chose is Juniper, which is this color. Is that debate about what color this is. I think I would call it like a green, blue. Some people call it a blue gray. Some people do it more like it's like a light blue. Is the color of the juniper that for us, the juniper is a really beautiful berry that Tibetan use to burn at the monasteries. Let me drink. I have to remember to drink. So it's a good neutral as well. It's a really, really nice neutral that you can have. But the possibilities are endless. I mean, our palette of the Tibetan Cloud has more than 18 colors. So you could go wild and do something that would be more like a stunning. For example, I'm thinking about the new color that we had released, was that last month or 2 months ago? Morning Glory, which is beautiful, gorgeous blue. It's called Morning Glory, and this was a limited edition, but we still have some on the website. So for skein of this will be a statement. It's like this is more neutral, but this will be like, whoa, I'm going to wear it. And the fact that it has this funky lines, I think will make it more very, very interesting with this. I'm just looking around to see. I don't have all the colors, of course, because I was not planning to do a live. Oh, thank you for saying that the color is soft and subtle. Very nice. Another color that I would choose is our Dahlia color, which is a nice bright orange. I think would be fun for spring to wear it just over your dresses, or even with jeans, or like some linen dresses, like there are neutral colors linen dresses or skirt, and then put something on, like with the Dahlia color, for example. You could also go with the Botton d'Oro, which is our yellow. Of course, I don't have full skeins, but you get the idea. I would love something like that. This Botton d'Oro, the yellow, or the Calendula, which is a much warmer yellow, would also be super nice. I think any color that you choose, this piece would be really amazing. Of course, you could go with a neutral. You could go with our Wild Daisy, which is a natural color. But you could also go with black. We have a black petunia, which also was a limited edition color that we launched. But I think we are going to have it coming back permanently, because people loved it so much that we are already producing more. You can go with the pink, and if you know me, you probably know that I would have done a pink, and but please notice that I have not mentioned pink yet until 16 minutes into this chat. So this is something new for me. Normally I say pink in the first 3 words that I utter anywhere. And this has been, something. I'm actually, and you can see from this pile here, I'm really getting into these blues and greens this season, and which is kind of a departure for me. But you will see that I'm knitting on, I'll show you in a minute what I'm knitting, and clearly it's neither blue nor pink. But peonia, I'm attaching to what I'm knitting right now, so that's why I cannot pull it. Peonia would also be very nice color for this, like a warmer shade. But I think that Norah was right. I think that Ginepro is I think is a winner for this particular longitude. Also, there is really no right or wrong for this scarf, because you can wear it on both sides, and both are beautiful. Sometimes when you wear a scarf, you always have to make sure that that it fits, and it fits well. It doesn't turn, because you don't want to see the back of it. In this case, it's absolutely gorgeous. The next design, and let me tell you, when Norah asked for yarn support, I knew, of course we sent the yarn, and I completely forgot that we sent the yarn for 2 patterns. I thought she would just, trying to decide which one she wanted. And it's only basically yesterday when I emailed Norah and I asked her more information about Longitude, because I had not received the book yet. And she said, oh, you might like also the second pattern. I'm like, what, a second pattern? Can you believe it? It's this is what brings joy, and in knowing that the efforts that you do, all the work that we put into this little brand, and the love that we put in mYak, and all the things that we do to support the Tibetan communities, and they're paying off when somebody like Norah Gaughan uses your yarn to produce something beautiful. And so is literally, I felt like dancing all the way when I took the book from the mailbox. I knew it was the book. I opened it up and I was flipping through it, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so good. I have to cover this page. Let me go this way. So the second design is called Outward. I'm trying to find a page that I can cover, because is, of course, the pattern is here. Oh, let me do that here. Let me do that here. I just want to make sure. So this one instead, look at that. This is a poncho, or as she says, is a quirky, asymmetrical poncho. Let me show you another picture if I find it. There are quite a few pictures. The photography is also beautiful. Let me see if I can see. Oh, here, perfect. Can you see that? Basically, it is an asymmetrical poncho, and it doesn't fall down because it only comes on one shoulder here. So let me see if you can see it really well here. Let me see what Norah says about it. It basically covers one. It basically covers one shoulder. That's the word. Sorry. Sometimes, not being a native speaker, you have these words in your head and they don't come out. But so, you know, bear with me. But I think if you've been following me for a while, you know that I sometimes say strange thing. The quirky asymmetrical poncho stays on without twisting because of its side seams. In a rectangular knit from front to back, bamboo-inspired cable flow across a field of twisted rib, and you can see these the bamboo-inspired cables. Oh, now the light is gone. Before I didn't have enough light. I have too much light. Now I don't have enough light. Anyway, I hope you can still see it. And it looks a very simple construction as well. What we personally love about it is that it reminds us of a traditional Tibetan chuba. Chuba is the garment that Tibetan wear, the big coat that they wear, and they only have, they wear it with one shoulder uncovered. So normally, you know, you put it on, you take one shoulder out, and because they need to work, they need to any activity, even the motorcycle, any activities they have to do, they need at least one free arm. And this reminds us so nicely of that. And I'm sure Norah was not thinking about it, but and maybe just us looking at it and said, oh, look, it reminds us of a chuba. So it's just perfect because, you know, a lot of time, poncho, as beautiful as they are not as comfortable because, you know, you pull them up to, you know, to do things. Not that I'm driving a motorcycle every day, but even if you go on the subway, for example, again, not that I've been on a subway in 2 years. I don't know you guys, but me and public transportation these days is still a no. But in general, whatever you want to do, whether you have to you know, carry your shopping or anything else, or cooking, anything else that you do with at least one hand, this would be the perfect design. And so that's it is again. So look, you know, I'm also amazed by the smile of this model, who is also the stylist. She's done all of the styling of the for the book as well, I believe. Now, talking about pink, this poncho has been designed with our Baby Yak Medium in dusty pink. Look at that. And here it is. This is, of course, is my favorite color of the entire palette, is our beautiful dusty pink. So this is the worsted, light worsted, really, yarn that we have. This is, you know, is 100% Baby Yak, is the bedrock. We always say this is how we started. This is the bedrock of our company. This is what we are more known for. And this color is absolutely gorgeous. Remember that the color, the dusty pink, like all of the other colors, don't come. They're not always the same. Depends on the base that we receive. So if this particular color, the dusty pink, is dyed on the oatmeal. So if the oatmeal, the natural oatmeal, is darker or lighter, the color also changes. So this particular batch that we have is exactly the same batch that we have in the book. And so if you are interested, just go ahead. If you like this particular shade, go ahead and order the yarn immediately, because we don't know what the next production is going to be. Hi, Natalia. Nice to see you too. How many skeins? So the only 3 sizes, I believe. Let me see. Needle yarn. I think there are few sizes, but not many. And there are base of armor 22, 3 sizes. The only 3 sizes, but very generous. And the skein, look at that, oh la la, is between, because it's big, it's between 10, 14 or 19 skeins. So 10, 14 or 19, depending on the size, but the bigger size is quite big. So it would be, it's almost like a little throw, I think, that you can have. Okay, so it says that the panel is quite easy. You have the diagonal lines of increases and decreases are worked into a much easier to knit panel of twisted rib. We will see. I think is even that. I think I want that one. I think I want them both. I think I want to knit both. And as you know me, I always knit. I want to knit everything and anything that I see out there, but I don't really have the time to knit much. And but you know, I put it on my wish list. Oh, I find wonderful sample knitters that knit for us, and this is how really we manage to have beautiful samples. The dusty pink color really shows that a delicate texture of the design so well. I would love to see it in a darker shade too. I was just about to say that. So the dusty pink definitely is a beautiful color here. But, and then I go back to the, I would love to see this one in the new limited edition Malva color. Look at this one. This doesn't even have a tag because it's the limited edition. What is the Malva color? Malva is the current color for our Cora CLub. The Cora CLub is a bi-monthly. I say bi-monthly, but this is like, you know, the Cora CLub is like our chat. It comes when it comes with no previous planning, because sometimes, you know, I feel like going live, sometimes I don't. Like 3 months have come, you know, passed by since the last one. The Cora CLub is supposed to be a bi-monthly club, but also we took a break on this particular club because I just did not feel we had the right color. So it took us a while to get to this. So this is a beautiful, nice, rich mauve color, I would say that. And you can find it on a website if you go under the Cora CLub. The Cora CLub comes with another pattern, and I'm just going to go back to the Cora CLub in a minute because I want to still talk about Norah's book. But if you love this color, and for this outward poncho, it was it would be really, really beautiful to stock up on this color, because this is a limited edition. When it's gone, it's gone. And I think the club is open for just a few more days, and then we have to close it down because we will sell out. But I'll get back to that. Another color that I would love to see is this one. You know, that poncho in this beautiful color, the brick dust, also was one of the newest color that we had. That just got back, it just came back. So brick dust would be really, really pretty as well, I think. Of course, you know, any of the colors that on a baby yak again would be beautiful. But I think in this case, brick dust, this is like a rust, nice, rich cognac rust color. I think this would also be looking really good. Thank you for saying that the limited edition is beautiful. So that would be just my pick. You know, you can also go neutral, but you know, I don't want to go neutral. But let's look at others. So these were the 2 designs that were knit in our yarn. But I mean, all of the designs are beautiful. So I just want to go through some of the simpler one, which is let me see, wave. And I'm also trying to see whether you could knit them in our yarn as well. I'm trying to figure it out. But I think most of them you can, you know, of course, you can just go and choose the yarn that is in the book as well to support different yarn companies. And I will tell you what yarns they are if I see them. So this one is wave. Good Lord, how do you read this one? Weave. Sorry, I have to think. This one is Sea Colors Yarnery, and so that would be, you know, beautiful as well. I think I like this. There is a little this one. I think Norah just posted this one. The rib jacket. Okay, here. This is a nice. This is a rib jacket. I'm trying to. This would be very versatile and to wear it anywhere, anytime from spring to fall, not in summer, probably would be too hot. Is a very nice, very easy shape as well. It's just a starter idea of a white rectangular body that extends beyond the shoulder. And this one is done in Shibui Knits Twig. So that also a beautiful yarn. So definitely you can't go wrong with Shibui yarn. The trio is 2 rectangles and a tube combined. That's a fun one. This is an easy, fun. We are still in chapter 1, so this is the easy squares and rectangle formed together, and I think you can wear them in different ways. So you know, wear it more like as a rectangle or as a triangle. But the shape is really cute. Now I love the name of the next one as well as the shape is called Impatient. The ultimate in relaxing knitting is a brightly lined hat. It's nothing more than a tube knit blissfully in the round. Look at this. How cute is that? This could also work in a Baby Yak Medium, I think. But I like how the little shape on top. Isn't that fun? This one is a sugar bush. Yeah. So that's how you see it. You can see the full page here. I just love how you see the little thing on top with the second color. Oh, it's the layers. I can see the layer is let me see. The blouse, this is the next one is in Perso understory. And oh, look at that. There's some Perso understory has some Baby Yak in it. So I'm sure you can knit in a yarn as well. But that also is a very pretty, very, very, very pretty wearable piece, like a blouse. So you can wear it on your pants, on your is. Now, let me just, maybe I won't be able to show all of them, but the next one is manipulate. And here. Now, this is the next sample I'm going to make. Or I'm going to have somebody make because it's absolutely stunning. This is Florette or Florette, I would say Florette. And I already know what yarn I want. This is going to be in Tibetan Cloud. I mean, the original yarn is not Tibetan Cloud, but this is a stunning piece. I want this. I just want this now. I will send it to one of the sample knitters. She doesn't know that this is coming. She will find the yarn in the mail next week. And this is definitely let me see. I think it will only take a few skeins, and let me find it. Of course, we could do it up here. What about, I just have to decide the color, and maybe you can let me know down below what you think. I was thinking, of course, to try to go with a similar feel. It would be nice with the cherry blossom, but also with the Calicarpa. That would be nice as well to try to do that. Not sure. I just have to decide. I probably toss them around and play with it. But this is, let me just throw this. Let me put them here. I just want to see. And basically here you just knit it and then you pull it together. And I think you stitch them as well. There's not another picture. I love the idea of smoking that pulls the knitted fabric into floret with deeply dimensional petals. I mean, this is so clever. I think the other person that, I see as a designer that would do something like this is Olga Buraya-Kefelian. That is the other queen of 3D dimensional and amazing shapes. I mean, that's the only one that I can think of that would pull something like that together. I think I get some text coming in as well. I'm trying to read your chat as well. I'm still here. You're not missed the live stream. I'm still doing it. So, and you can always see this. You can always watch it again. So the next one was ours. Oh, yeah, the next one as well. I mean, it's so difficult when you get this book, you go through them and you're going to say, oh, I want this, I want that. And I try to have all of them knit in, we have a long, we don't have time. We probably have a lot of yarns in our stash to be able to do a lot of this project, but having the time is not as easy. Hussar, I hope I don't misread the name. This is named as a nod to the military jacket worn by the Hussar horsemen in Hungary. Ussari. In Italiano is Ussari. The golden braided cord is replaced with repetitive tacks set on a diagonal. Look at that. I think Norah posted this one as well. Isn't this something? This is gorgeous as well. I think that this one also could be done probably with our Tibetan Cloud. This is with the Harris Wheel Design Sheer in color fawn brown. And the garment is worked flat in one piece. Wow. Oh yeah, it's just the front because the back is, I cannot show you the back because it already has the pattern page. But let me see basically how you see it. Here, look at that. So that is another piece that is definitely on the next one is ours, on top of my list. There is this cute one. It's called Kite. This one is also with different squares. Look at that. That's, oh, sorry, my hands, is it there? How fun is this one? Can you see it? Of course, you have to get the book to really see them well. I just want you to give you some inspiration to go and get the book. And again, oh, Adelaide, oh, fantastico. Hello, Paola, love from Leiden, the Netherlands. Oh, I love Leiden. I think we had chatted before. I lived in Leiden many years back. I think it was 92? Yeah, 1992. I lived 6 months in Leiden in the Netherlands. One of the places that I loved, I adored living there. It was so fun. I actually studied Chinese there at the university. Hi, Paola. I've been wondering about something. Are all the mYak yarn worsted spun? Would love to hear a bit about the mills you work with. No, they're not. We have really a variety of different yarns. And, well, most of them are, now that I think about it, yeah, they are. We work with very small mills, artisanal mills in Italy. We do the spinning. We have 2 spinners. And so and each part of the yarn is done by a different mill. So the one that does the colors, the one that does the ritorcitura, the torsion. Then we have to, it's like a process. And we're actually thinking about doing a a video specifically on how the yarn is made. I think we've done it in the past, and we want to do it more because we see more and more interest in that. And I will bring on Andrea and Carlotta, who are more on the production side, to tell you exactly how we do it, how we twist it, how we spin it. After we take it from, we import it from our cooperative in Tibet. So this is definitely a nice, thank you for the question, and remind me that this is one of the episodes that we want to do, to try to really explain, show you how from the fiber we get to the skein, and show you some of the process. We also filmed a little bit in the mills that we're working with. I think we are very proud of the Italian mills that we work with, because for us, the ethical aspect and environmental aspect of how we work in Italy, not only in Tibet, is very important. And these mills have the same standard that we have. So we feel very confident that what we produce and when we bring to life a skein, every step of the way is controlled and is environmentally friendly. The water is recycled and all of that. But I think thank you for reminding me to do that episode, because it's really interesting. Definitely we will do that. Maybe I'll just have to convince Andrea to come on to one of these chat, and if I waited 3 months to come back, I will have to wait another month or so to convince him to do one. But that's very good. Thank you for reminding me that. Another favorite of mine is called Pyramid. And this is done with the Neighborhood Fiber Company, which I love. They're really nice with Carida, I think, yes. Look at that. Isn't this stunning? I mean, all of them are beautiful, but some, they just, sometimes I feel they're not like knit. They are pieces of art. This is, Norah says, is strangely satisfying to knit. Highly dimensional pyramids are knit onto a flat scarf, already enhanced with slipped stitch ribs and garter ridges, knit in to act as guides. You can see them here better. I mean, wouldn't this be fun to knit? Be able to do this, and then you go out and say, I've knit this. Is such a satisfaction. Is such a beautiful, beautiful shape. I'm going through, some of them are very, they just have some element. They're very simple, but they have some like facet, this sleeve element that is really unique as well. Calicarpa, and would be my pick for floret. Okay. Calicarpa one and cherry blossom one. So let's see. They're also like smaller pieces. There are some other pieces like, this is another Perso yarn, Dicky. Oh yeah, that's, that would be nice and easy to knit. I think that would be nice with our worsted weight, with our Baby Yak as well. Can see that. Again, there are so many of them that I'm trying to, this one, Afloat. This one, this is with the Jill Draper Makes Stuff, also a wonderful yarn from upstate. This Afloat, that's very, like the shape is so versatile. Again, I think I've used the versatile a few times already, but because it is, you can just wear it over everything. The drapes and folds of Afloat cascade from each other, from each shoulder in both the front and the back. You can see a better, so you can see how this one, wouldn't that be nice as well? I think that Jill Drapers are probably again on Baby Yak. The Tibetan Cloud, actually, that would work really well for this one as well. But again, I'm not here to push our yarn. I'm just here to showcase the beauty of this book. Let me see, what's the next one? Hybrid. The hybrid is really cute. it's difficult to decide which one to show because they're all so beautiful. I think I almost reached the end. Let me go and show you this one here. Skyward is, this is for spring and summer, would be really nice. Interesting how these details come up and works. This is with a marled yarn, shibui lunar, and with some silk in it. Shibui Luna and Shibui Silk Cloud. I thought there was going to be some silk. You can see the effect. This would be really good with our Kupa yarn, with our Baby Yak cotton. I think I will have to swatch to see whether it will really work. Which book is that? So this is Norah Gaughan latest new book that just came out. Is a Knit, Fold, Pleat, Repeat. And again, I will put all the information down below. If not today, I will do it tomorrow. We have to, if you go back and look at the chat again, you will see that we have 2 samples in it. And this is the last one that I want to show you is, I think it's jabot. I would call it jabot. Again, somebody is like, you can say, oh, no, she's not saying it right. But this one is a triangular shawl work from the long edge down. I mean, look at that. This is, it's not something that you would wear every day, but think about going out one evening in the summer. You need something like a little piece to put on to keep warm and to like a showcase, like a stunning piece. Nice. I think this one is Rauma Garn Alpaca Lean. So this will work really well with a Baby Yak lace, for example. Trying to see the chat as well. So, I show you quite a lot of the pieces that are in here. Again, there are 36 projects. You can't go wrong. I just want to make it clear also, this is not a sponsored episode. Norah doesn't even know that I was coming on to do this. And, it just because it's so beautiful that I could not not come on and do it, because I fell in love with the book and I just wanted to showcase it. So this again is Norah's latest book. You can find it in a lot of yarn stores, on Amazon as well if you have to. But if you can purchase where, bookshops or local yarn stores and support them, is much, much better. We have uploaded the 2 patterns that come in the book, the Longitude and the Outward, the poncho. We uploaded kits on our website in case you want to check them out and get some yarn for it. That would be nice. Let's go back to the Kora CLub, because it's running out. So the Kora CLub, the color, this time we didn't have the time to do a proper chat about it because whatever reason. I think I said at the beginning, it takes some effort for me to come and talk like this. And again, I hope that you enjoy it. Do subscribe, do comments. I think it helps for us to know what kind of content you would like to see and what works, what doesn't work. We are very open, very flexible. And, if we don't hear from you, I start thinking like that you don't want me to come on and you'll get bored if I do too many, or so it's, I think is, how do you say? The lack of confidence, for a better word, I think the lack of confidence that I have sometimes pulls me back. And, but then when I try to do it and I do it, whatever, and it's natural, it's not edited. I don't have beautiful music behind it. I clearly don't have a beautiful showroom behind me anymore. So I'm just like, here I come and do it. So the Malva is the limited edition for the Kora CLub that just came out. We collaborated with a Finnish designer, Major Knits. Again, I will link it down below in the description box, who designed a gorgeous pattern with like hat and mitt. I don't have it here again. This day is complicated, but here it is. Let me see if it's that reflection. This is the Keto hat and mitts. It only takes 3 skeins of this for the entire set. So you can get the Kora CLub, you can get 3, you can get more. For example, if you want the poncho, if you want something else, if you want something like that with this, this is the Lana vest that I'm wearing. Also in, Baby Yak Medium, in the break dust that I was talking about before. If you want it in this color instead, you just order, the skeins that you need. You just go on a website, check out. And I think on Instagram, we posted quite a few alternative patterns that you could do with limited edition Kora CLub. Remember that because it's limited edition, if you like the color, you should get enough for the project that you plan to do, because even if you were to bring it back, like we are bringing back the break dust, it's not going to be the same dye lot. Thank you for sharing Nora's new book with us. It was wonderful to spend some time with you today. Good luck with all of your endeavors. Thank you so much. Thank you. So the Kora CLub is there. And I would like the next one that was quite popular. I think we came out with our own kit in collaboration with Yarn Shop Lugano, which is a beautiful store in Lugano in Switzerland. A while back in the summer, we came out with From Me with Love, this little kit. Of course, it's not here. Then was done a little bandana. It was a little handkerchief in Baby Yak silk, only had 2 skeins. It comes in this beautiful box. And so we come out with the bigger version, the bigger sister, the older sister or bigger sister. This is the From Me with Love Grande. And is knit and is so simple. It's really, really easy. Is just stripe and increases. So a beginner is perfect for beginners. Is perfect as a gift to beginners, but also if you want, if you just want to knit something and in front of the TV, don't think you just change the colors and go ahead. This is a very nice, easy knit. Just 2 skeins of a Tibetan Cloud. It comes in a beautiful box and it's called From Me with Love Grande, which means big. I'll show you the one that we have done. So this is the shawl. You see how it's very generous. The good thing is that you can stop when you want because the pattern is on the back. The pattern is just a printed pattern. You get the pattern with that. You don't have to buy the pattern. Is no additional expense for that. And, you start casting on a few stitches and you move on. You don't even need the pattern really. You just need the yarn. And it's a very nice, generous shape. This is the use of the entire skein. I just have the 2 colors that we use in this one. This is the limited edition Morning Glory and the Wild Daisy. But the combinations are endless. And we have a lot of combinations, color combination on our website. Oh, look at that. It looks nice just like that. We have different pictures of it as well. Is very nice. Then you have to soak it, put it away, you block it, and it's a nice, very generous shawl. We're very happy for having collaborated with Gabi. And so if you are in Switzerland, please do contact Gabi of Yarn Shop Lugano and buy through her store. She has it. She has it there. So it's nice, it's fun, it's a really nice and easy knit. And so this is something, even if you're just thinking about a little gift, is like for the holidays, it comes in a nice, as I said, it comes in this beautiful box, which of course I don't have here. And you can gift it, you can use the box. The box, you can keep the box, you can just put all of your, some of the stitch markers, you can put anything in it, and it's also a nice design, nice design as well. I'm actually knit my own version, and as I said, I'm a very slow knitter, but this one is the project that has sort of kept me company in the last couple of weeks, and I'm knitting mine I'm knitting mine with the, so here I am. That's where I am with mine. Also with the Tibetan Cloud. I think I will make it smaller than this one, just because it might be too long for me. I'm not that tall. So I think I will stop a little sooner than, I will not use the entire 2 skeins. And I'm knitting mine with the red, the tulipano, and the peony that I was pulling before. I was afraid of pulling it from the project. So red and pink is my new obsession. Pink, clearly red I never loved, and all of a sudden I'm all about reds. Since we did this beautiful tulipano, it took me a while to find the red that I loved. It's more like an orangey with a undertone of orange, but I love it so much. And I think if you've seen previous posts on Instagram, we have the beautiful cardigan knit by Sarah Solomon, the pastoral sweater knit in that. But as you see, it's such an easy project that anybody can do it. You don't have to think. It's just an increase at the end. The line when you get the increases. And you stop whenever you're tired or whenever your favorite TV series has finished, and you say, that's it, I'm done, and you want to bind it off. So that's what I have so far. And I think that's why I'm going to stop here as well. I thought I was coming on for a very short time, and it's been longer as usual. When I start talking, I never stop. I hope that you enjoyed the chat. I know at the beginning there was a little bit of lightning, sound, and everything else. That's, again, the beauty of the live stream. Let us know if you like this time, a Saturday afternoon. We want to do a knit night as well. We will come up with that. We have quite a lot of new things coming on in the next few weeks, so you have to stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter, because this is the place where we really let people know all our news before anywhere else. Of course, Instagram as well, if you are on Instagram. And do like the chat, do subscribe down below, so that we can keep going, and let us know what content you want, and we will bring it. Thank you so much for following another episode of the Knitting Yak, and I will see you next time. Ciao.